Let me refresh so I can share it to my community tab also.
Welcome to the live, everyone. We are happy that y'all are here.
To my community tab also.
We're going to give some people time enough to come into the chat.
Yes.
How you doing tonight, Katrina?
Good. Good. Preparing for the worst, the bad weather tomorrow. We've just been getting a lot of rain. Not really too much lightning and thundering. Early this morning, like I had told you, we had a lot of lightning and thundering. But
Right.
for the remainder of the day, it's just really been a lot of rain. So, you know.
Hello, Sunshine Films. Welcome.
Hi. Oh, Sunshine Films, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever on here.
I know. How have you been? I hope all is well with you and your family. We're just giving,
Yeah.
people time enough to come into the chat.
Yes, giving them enough time to come on in.
Yes. So, Katrina, let me ask you. So, is the storm tracking towards you, like from the latest
Um,
the weather information?
well, the next advisory won't be until 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll know it's getting close to Key West. Once it gets to Key West, depending on what it does, if it keeps going how they projected it's going to go, we'll keep getting the outer bands, but the worst of it will be tomorrow. We're still under tornado watch until tomorrow, and also tropical storm watch. He said we should have winds up to like 40 miles per hour, which to me still seems like a lot. So,
Right.
you
So
know,
y'all expecting tornado watches all through the night, right into the morning, or when does it end?
yeah, well, as of now, it ends in the morning. Now,
Okay.
earlier today, they said that it was going to end around 7, and they came back on at 5 and said no, it's going to be all the way till in the morning. Hi, everyone, just coming in. I see
Welcome,
Sharva's on
everyone.
Sunshine Films. Thank you guys for joining us.
We truly appreciate y'all. Hello, Frugal Mama. Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Thank y'all for coming. I truly appreciate it. We was just on here discussing the hurricane that's about to hit Florida. You know, Katrina lives down there. Um, J Red lives down there, and I also have families, members down there, and so I was just making sure they were okay because it's
Yeah.
our anxiety is up, Katrina, for y'all. So are y'all prepared? Katrina's freezing, you guys, because they having bad weather down here, so y'all we'll probably have some technical difficulties tonight. So excuse us. And so we were just talking about the weather down there in Florida. They're supposed to be getting a big hurricane down there. Katrina lives down there. J Red Journey is also down there. I have family members that's down there, so my anxiety is through the roof, you guys. And so, yes. Oh, you back, Katrina?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. I know you're gonna have some technical difficulties down there because of the weather.
Yeah, we've been yeah, but so far it's okay.
So far it's okay.
Yeah,
You
so
got
far it's
everything you
okay.
need. Welcome in, Bud House.
Yeah.
It's being
Yeah.
featured.
Hi everyone just coming in. Yeah, we have everything that we need. We have water, we have ice. Um Only thing is that I think Logan has pink eye
Mm-hmm.
and their doctor's office is closed tomorrow.
Oh wow.
So,
Oh
yeah.
wow. So it's y'all. Welcome in, TM. Thanks for coming. Welcome
Hi
in,
Tim
Christina
Tam.
Lakeisha. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all for coming. I was just touching bases with Katrina before we start the topic because as y'all know, they have a major hurricane coming their way. Katrina's down there. J Red's Journey lives down there. I have family members that's down there that's in the direct path of the actual hurricane. So my anxiety is on high, you guys, and we're going to try to make this live good as possible. Katrina's doing the best that she
Yeah.
can, and I appreciate you, Katrina, because I know you're going through some things right now, being nervous and
Oh,
everything.
well, that's the thing too. In Miami, we're this type of rain that we're getting, we're kind of used to it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not, and also when you live in South Florida, especially when you live in Miami and you grew up during like the time that I did, you are very used to having hurricanes. We went through Hurricane Andrew, which was a horrible, horrible hurricane that we had like in 92. So we're used to this. Normally hurricane time, we're throwing parties. It's the fact that the hurricane turned and it's going west. Why it's
Right.
kind of calm here. Normally we have hurricane parties. Like tonight would have been a party night.
Wow.
But
See, my family down there that lives in Tampa, a hurricane hasn't hit down there since 1921. So this is
right.
new for them. And so yeah, my anxiety is on high, you guys. Welcome in, praying couple. I truly appreciate y'all.
Thank you guys for joining. I'm looking down. I have my laptop set up over here, but it's connected to my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi keeps going in and out. So I'm looking down because I'm looking at my other phone to read the
me
comments.
Too. And I apologize if I missed anyone. My chat is moving fast. It's not done on purpose. I truly appreciate all y'all.
Right. Yes.
So
thank you guys.
Said, I saw. Wait a minute. What's Sharvin say?
I saw a restaurant in Miami having a hurricane party. Oh yeah. Yeah, like our bars and stuff are like open.
Really?
That's how it is here though. Yeah, we normally, like the night before a hurricane, we're normally at the beach, we're having drinks, you know, we'll do a barbecue, hurricane party. Like that's just how, because we're so used to it. Like other people, they'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so serious. And we're like, yeah, okay. Remember when we were talking over the weekend? You was like, you're not worried, not concerned. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I saw someone riding the waves. I was like, they gotta be crazy. I guess that's how y'all do it with it down there.
Listen, my neighbors last night, they have two little girls that are 3 years old. Their little girls were running up and down the street in the water. We had a manhole that had a lid over it, and the water was coming so fast that the cover flew off. And then people was letting their kids run around, and now you can't see where the manhole is because it's dark, you know, and then there's a whole bunch of water on the street, and they were letting their kids just like run around out there like it was nothing. I was like, are you serious?
That is,
you know,
crazy, Trina.
Yeah.
So once again, welcome in, you guys.
Mama. Hi, John. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes. So tonight's topic, you guys, is finding a balance as a content creator. And the reason why I chose this topic is because, you know, sometimes we get stressed out behind, you know, creating content. We try to push our content out the best way that we can. You know, things arise. We have families, you know, we have kids. And so I was wondering, you know, how to find a balance. I found myself, you know, being stressed out, Katrina. I don't know about you, but, you know, just trying to push the content out like I normally would. So I just want to know from the chat that's up, as well as other content creators, how do they find a balance? Because I know for me, I find it's hard. I don't want to neglect my family, you know, but you want to get your content out there. And so I just, you know, I just try to write down my ideas. I try to pace myself. I try to take time off from YouTube, you know, just to regroup, because that's needed. That's needed when you creating content. So what is your thoughts on it, Katrina? Okay, you guys, Katrina has froze once again, but like I said, the topic is about finding a balance. Am I
back now?
You're back now, but it's okay.
I was just gonna read Christina's comment really quick before I answered. She says that she's in South Carolina, and now they have the kids off a half a day tomorrow and online the rest of the week due to the hurricane. I was shocked because I didn't know we could be hit.
She said she didn't know that they can be hit, and I turned to the weather channel fast. Yes, you guys, usually when hurricanes hit Florida, depending on where it hits at, it usually rides up the East Coast. So that's probably why, you know, Christina, Lakeisha, it caught you off guard. And so, yes, you guys, I have lost Katrina. Y'all have to be mindful. They're down there. They're facing a major hurricane down there. So it looks like I'm going to be doing this live by myself, you guys. And it's okay with me. The topic is finding a balance as a content, you know, creator. And I find that for me, I had to learn how to balance time, because I found myself not being able to handle my household the way I really wanted to. And as far as being able to pace myself with the kids that I have. And so I wanted to ask everyone, how do y'all, you know, find a balance? Because it's hard for me. And I don't know, you guys, I've been falling back off YouTube a little bit, just trying to get my thoughts and, you know, together so I can regroup, come back, give y'all the content that y'all want. Because, you know, our subscribers deserve good content, you know, and if you stressed out and you don't bring the content to them the way that they deserve, then It's like, what's the use
Yeah.
for it? So, like I said, the topic for tonight is finding a balance as a content creator. So, what are your thoughts about it? Hey, Unique, welcome in, sis.
Hi, Unique. I'm sorry, guys. I had to take my phone off of my Wi-Fi because I think that's what's messing up, because I'm looking at my laptop and it's showing that the signal's messed up as well. But for me, you know, as well, for those of you that don't know, I have 5 kids and a husband. For me, the summer was really hard. The summer was really hard because, as you guys know, I started YouTube last year, October. So when I started, it was in the middle of the school year. I would record in the morning while my kids were at school, while my school age children were at school, and my kids that were not enrolled in school were home asleep. So I would record in the morning, and then right after I would record, I would go with my husband to physical therapy and occupational therapy. For those of you that don't know, my husband had a stroke a year ago, and then I would edit while I was there. So that's kind of how I did everything. And then when the summer came, y'all, it was so overwhelming, like, to have all of the kids home. Not that I didn't know my kids were going to be home, but it was just a lot, you know, trying to do content and getting through all the content that I wanted to do, even recording my regular stuff like my grocery hauls. So I'm really now just starting to get back in the swing of things and really pushing myself. And Rashonda knows, like, I have days where I don't want to record, you know. And you do have to find that balance, and you do have to pace yourself. I found that I was giving myself too many goals to reach in such a short period of time, and it was getting very stressful for me. So I've now started doing what Rashonda loves to tell me to do. You have to enjoy the process, and I'm enjoying my growth, and I'm seeing it a lot more. You know, I'm seeing, you know, the growth come in, even though I'm not like stressing myself out, you know.
So Sharva says planning content certain days and times to work, and I'm learning to take breaks. Exactly. You have to take breaks, because if you don't take breaks, you find yourself, you know, being stressed out. I know for me, in the summer, I found myself like I slacked, you know.
Yeah, me too.
You know, it was like I couldn't not for the life of me get myself, you know, on the right path for as creating content. You know, I don't know whether I had I don't know what it was, Katrina, but I found myself like, I said, I need to take a step back. I need to regroup. I need to get my thoughts together so I can create the content that I really want to.
Right.
So Christina McKee said, I'm still trying to find time because I work full time. And when I get off, I head straight to helping with homework and cooking dinner. And yeah, that's it. You know, it's hard to balance, you know, being a content creator and
a parent, a spouse, you know, it's a lot of, because even like with me, my daughters, we're now getting ready to start up the Girl Scout season. And I'm one of the only parents that cleared a level 2 clearance. So I'm really the only parent that can go on field trips and stuff like that. So I'm very, very involved in the Girl Scouts. So I know, like, it's going to be crazy for me, and I'm going to try to get I'm going to be turning that content with being out with them into shorts to kind of keep, you know, putting stuff out. Right. That's what my plan is, because, you know, my weekends are filled with that too, you know, on Saturdays. But yeah, you definitely have to pace yourself, and it's hard, especially when you have little kids and, you know, you got to help with homework and you got to cook dinner, and, you know, if you have a spouse and they want attention and time with you, and it's like, okay, well, what am I supposed to fit in the time for this? And then you still have to make time for yourself, you know.
And it's hard, like, especially you have a spouse, like you said, you have kids, you know, you try to balance it too, because you don't want to slack on either one of them, right? But the reality is one side is going to be lacking a little bit, you know, if you're trying to create the content that you want. Welcome in, producer Paper Chase Me. I'm glad that you are here.
Thank you guys for tuning.
And hi, Terrence. Thank y'all. So
hi, Terrence.
You really have to find that balance. And so I wanted to ask, you know, other content creators, do they find that they is struggling, you know, with trying to create content while also, you know, having a family on the side and kids, because it can be stressful. You want to create good content for your subscribers,
right?
You know?
Right. But and I also think that it's hard for someone like you, for people like you and I, where we are the sole face of our channel, and our channel does not revolve around our spouses and kids and grandkids or whatever the case may be. we are really the face. You know, when my channel started, I thought it was going to be a family channel, but I realized that my content with my children didn't really bring in the views. And sometimes you have to be real with yourself when it comes to that. So for me, I do find it really hard because I am the face of my channel, and you know, it's hard juggling it all. It's only so many hours in a day. And y'all, I'm a stay-at-home mom because I'm a full-time caregiver to my husband. And I still have a hard time, you know, keeping up and, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, because sometimes when my husband come in, I be trying to create a video. He be trying to talk to me. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, babe. 1 minute, 1 minute. Then I feel bad afterwards because, you know,
Right.
my husband needs me, but I'm trying to create a video. So I'm trying to get, you know, find that balance. So I don't want him to feel like I'm neglecting him. You know, he's coming in from work. He wants his wife, but I'm trying to create a video, you know. It's just a lot. And since Sharba said, I struggle, I got burnt out.
Oh yeah, that's real. Burnout is real. I see also Unique left a comment saying balance is truly a smart move to stay consistent and not burn out. Praying for strategies for us all. Yeah, it can be. And I think what it is too is that we set all these goals on ourselves because like I said before, we tend to watch these other creators that blew up really fast. Right. And we're like, well, they did it, I can do it too. But we have to remember everyone's journey is different. You know, some of us, it can take us 6 months to get monetized. Some of us, it'll take us exactly a year. Some of us, it may take us 2-3 years. You just have to enjoy the process, you know?
That's true. That's true, because I be getting burnt out, you guys. Like I said, you know, my husband, he's a truck driver. He come in from work, you know, and I be trying to create content. He come in, he speak up like, 1 minute, like I said. So I think you definitely have to find a balance and just go with the flow, because you would definitely get burnt out. And especially if you have kids, your kids need you too. You know, you got people that have children that's still in school. You know, they come home and you know, it's just a lot. So I'm trying to navigate this thing called YouTube. So producer Paper Chaser,
I think Paper. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I see that Paper Chaser said with YouTube, I just go with the flow. And you know what? That is what I am doing now. That is why I'm just going with the flow. And you know, Trevor, right? Everyone's journey is different. Just because one person did it this way doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. And sometimes we do have to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. And the reality of it is 98% of us aren't going to become rich from YouTube. That's 99.9% are not, you know? So I think that we do have to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. And sometimes you need to take that step back and just breathe.
That's true.
You know,
just for your peace of mind. Because I'm gonna be honest, I enjoy doing YouTube, but YouTube don't come before my family. You know, so I have to find that balance. And I don't feel like they're being neglected. I want to be able to, you know, create content. And like I said, you know, I guess having a schedule, and like, you know, others said, everybody's journey is going to be different. Taking time out for yourself, you regroup. You know, you get your thought process together, you know, and you just come back, because the journey, you guys. It
really can. Also, what I found, just like Sharva said, is really having a particular time to record. Like I said, when I started, I did most of my recording while my kids were at school. Also, when I first started, I was not putting out videos every single day. I was only putting out 1 video a week. So that made it a lot easier. And then like around April, I started putting out 3 videos a week. As I got closer to being monetized, I started putting videos out every single day, plus going live every day, because my goal was to get monetized. But I think now that I am monetized and I'm on the other side of the hill, y'all, I'm just really taking a step back and trying to re-strategize and come up with a plan to where it's not going to be overwhelming for me, because I have anxiety, and when things start to get hectic for me, I tend to shut down.
Right. You don't,
you know, and right. And that's something that I don't want to do. That's something that I don't want to do. And I see Paper Chaser said that he isn't looking for monetize. He needs 1 view. 1 view is 1 sale. And that's true. Yeah. That's, you know, it's real. And I think it just really depends on why you got started.
He sell beats, you guys. Anybody that's looking for beats, Paper Chaser sell beats.
Okay.
if y'all interested in it, you know. And Sharva said to chill and have fun. Y'all, this chat is moving so fast. So if I'm missing y'all comments, I apologize. I'm trying.
Let me see. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sharva says chill and have fun is part of my strategy now. Paper Chaser said people are actually pretty cool on here. Yeah, there are some really nice people on here, but baby, it's some messy ones too now. You know. Praying Couple Cooking Series says that's us. We go with the flow. It gets hard at times, but family first. Keep it fun. Just try not to put too much on ourselves because it gets overwhelming. Very, very overwhelming.
That's true, because it be getting overwhelming for me, you guys. Like I said, you know, I have a husband. I don't want to neglect him. I have children in my household. I don't want them to feel like they're being neglected. So I'm trying to find that balance. And you know, sometimes
Rashonda knows I quit YouTube 3 times a week. I call her. I'm like, this is it. I'm done. I don't care what happens. I'm not doing this no more. Mm-hmm. I think now she's to the point where she's like, girl, you ain't quitting nothing. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I see Unique says, I look at YouTube growth as a journey around the world. It will truly take time to hit every state and enjoy what each state has to offer. I'm taking it all in. That is such a great way to look at it. Guys, I'm reading from my other phone too.
Yeah, I agree.
No, Mama Joan, she's actually not feeling well. Yeah, she's not feeling well. That's what she texted us like right before we went on.
Paper Chase me said I'll probably never get monetized. Why Paper Chase me? Why you won't get monetized?
You never know. You never know. You might
put stuff out. But yeah, you guys, about pacing yourself, like all the other content creators said in the chat, you know, enjoy the journey. Because, you know, like I said, excuse me, you guys, I turn my phone off. Like I said, you know, it can be stressful at times. And you have families and children, and you're trying to create content. It can become overwhelming. So I thought this would be a great topic. You know, like
a lot of people work outside of the home. A lot of people that do this do go to work from a 9 to 5 or a job with, you know, fluctuating hours. So, you know, you do have to, you know, you do have to take that into consideration, because if you're going to work, it's already hard enough to balance everything when you're going to work outside of your home, right? Mm-hmm. So you go to work, then you come home, or you go to work, you pick the kids up, you got to do homework with them, because we all know those of us with little kids, they never have all their homework done in aftercare. Even though the aftercare tells you they do their homework here, they still come home with homework. You know, so you got to do that with them. Then you got to cook dinner, get them ready for bed. Then they want to run around. They don't want to go to sleep. Then, you know, and it's a lot.
That is a lot.
Then you add this into it. It's like, well, when the heck am I even supposed to record a video?
Right. So Ms. B and Sam said, I think go with the flow. I take it one day at a time. That's right, Ms. B. And I was trying to do that, but then I found myself getting overwhelmed. You know, I was telling you, Katrina, and I felt myself like, oh my God, okay, anxiety kicking in, then me take a step back. And that's why, you guys, I haven't been over to y'all channels the way that I used to, just because I have to protect my sanity. You know, I got to get myself back on, you know, the pace I was before the summer kicked in. I think summer just knocked me off balance for some reason.
Me too. And remember, you and I were saying that when we were talking. We both said that before the summer came, we were on top of it. We were on our game. And then it's like the summer came and something just happened with Rashonda and I, because we were like on it. We was on it like white on rice. So I don't know, but you know, now we're in the fall. This is a great season for content creators. This is a great season to try to reach some milestones, because we do have Vlogtober and Vlogmas, if those are things that you are interested in doing. And now is a really good time, especially if you are monetized, to make more money off of your ads in your you know, videos.
Right. So Paper Chase, he said, I make money, I don't need monetize.
Okay. And that's the thing. Not everybody's on here to get monetized. Not everyone's looking for that, and that's fine.
Right. And so, you guys, I wanted to ask y'all, what are some ways that y'all balance yourself out? You know, give your girl some tips. I need it. You know, because I want to be the best version of me, and I enjoy doing YouTube, but I don't want to neglect my family either. And I find that that's, you know, it's kind of, you know, getting hard for me. Okay, so
right.
What did Tam say? Okay, not sure if you
So
saw my.
Tam says, oh.
I'm sorry, Tam. I'm sorry. Go ahead, you can read it, Katrina.
Oh no, she says she likes to record 2 days, then edit, then upload and repeat the process, all while having a calendar to keep track of times and what I post. You know what? That's a really good thing to do. And I actually tried that, Tam. I ain't record nothing. Nothing I said I was gonna record got recorded. I feel like, to me, I work better under pressure. Like, I have 2 videos that I need to record that I have not recorded, only because, I've been like preparing for the storm and stuff like that. But that is really a good idea. That's a
But
really, really good idea.
I remember Tim telling us that before, to write it down on the calendar and post, like write down the times that we post. Tam, I gotta start doing that. I remember you telling us that before. Thank you, because I mean, I don't want to be stressed out behind you too, because I enjoy doing it. And then Miss B says, yes, maybe record some videos and have some time to do other things.
Yes. Right, and that's the thing, and a lot of creators do batch record.
Yeah,
they do now. But when you batch record, you have to remember you need a lot of memory. Like, now I have 2 phones and a camera, so I probably can batch record on different devices and stuff. But the quality of what comes up on my camera is way better than the quality of a cell phone. So I just prefer to use my camera. But that is very, very true. That is a really good point. Start kind of like picking 2 days out of the week or whatever to record, and then 2 days out of the week to edit, and then, taking a break.
Yeah. So Sharba said batch recording helps me balance. I have to start doing that. At one time I was, though, Katrina. Remember, I was batch recording.
Yeah, you were batch recording.
But I do gotta do what Tam said. I remember her saying, get a calendar. Write down the times you're going to record. Remember, so you can have, I guess a pattern, I should say, of when you're uploading your video. So that's
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. With me, I drop it like it's hot. I drop it as I record them. When you get a video, I recorded it that day. But I need to stop doing that, y'all. So I see Unique says, I usually use my makeup look from Makeup Monday and record 2 videos after the live and distribute them out the week as I need them. That's a really good idea.
Okay, Unique.
I love that. I love that idea.
I said I'm gonna start switching shirts, you guys. Look, and start recording. Take one shirt off because this is, I gotta get it. I gotta get in the rhythm.
I've done that. Like for a sit down video, I've done that. I'll just like change my shirt, and you don't really know. That's kind of how I do with my grocery hauls now too. All my grocery hauls are recorded in one day. It just seems like they're separate days. Yeah. So let's see. Unique also says shorts do help me fill in the gaps. Now I have started utilizing shorts thanks to the shorts queen, Rashonda. She has gotten me to love making shorts, and I have definitely seen the growth of my views, the growth of subscribers. So I definitely love that. Now Tam also says that she uses her phone and she'll do 3 videos and clear the storage. So Tam, let me ask you a question. With doing that, do you not have other things on your phone? Like other like other apps and stuff like that? Because I know for me, like I do everything from my phone. Even though I have a laptop, we have a desktop computer, I literally do everything from my phone. So it kind of gets filled up. Then my son talked me into getting an iPhone last week. So that's my second phone. And then I have my camera, but with my main phone, I'm used to using it, but I feel like it doesn't have enough storage. Like it doesn't have enough, enough memory.
I think Tam mean like when she record her videos, once she finished, uploading them, I guess she delete and then that free up the storage, but she could come into the chat and explain it much better. I think that's what she was saying.
Okay.
And so Christina Lakeisha says, she loves switching between shirts. Yes, I'm gonna start doing that, Christina Lakeisha, because look, I ain't got time to be trying to be all, burning my brains out trying to go for different looks.
Right. And then I see Paper says y'all should do try-ons. Us men watch them. Listen, do you know that those try-on hauls, men love them try-on hauls, y'all. Somebody else told me that. Let's see. So Tam says, she said, and then I see I see Tam answered my question. She says she clears the camera videos and the cache every time, but it doesn't affect the apps. This is all after creating a video and a short. Oh, okay.
So
That sounds like a lot of work.
Cache every time, but it doesn't affect the app. This is all after conviction. Yeah, I think she means by after she records, she uploads, and then she deletes so she can free up her app.
Has it scheduled to drop when she okay, right. See, because what I have, like for my camera, I have an external hard drive. So I move, what I do is like when I record using my camera, I move everything that I recorded that day to my external hard drive, and then from my external hard drive to my phone, and I edit through my phone and drop it that way. Because for some reason, I don't like editing on my computer. So Sharva says, record, edit, upload, and schedule 3 at a time is what I am doing right now. Okay.
Oh, okay. Record, edit, upload, and schedule 3 at a time is what I'm doing. Okay. That's a good idea. Scheduling it, basically. That's good ideas. You know, being consistent. You ain't got to burn yourself out because it's already scheduled. You know, right. you know the videos you want to drop, and then it's oof. Sure, I'm gonna take that up too. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then I see Miss B says outfit of the day does pretty good too. See, that's my thing. I'm home all day for the most part, and I don't really get dressed up. Y'all don't want to see me in leggings and a t-shirt. What t-shirt you got on today? You know, like I don't really go anywhere, like unless I'm going to the doctor's office with like one of the kids or my husband. Sharva says I don't like using my computer either. Yeah, I don't like how it looks to edit on my computer, but I love to do all of my SEO stuff using the computer.
Unique said deleting the videos and cache is just a click of a button or two, Katrina.
Sure. You know I overcomplicate stuff. Now don't act like you done forgot. Favorite Trader says it means oh yeah. Oh yeah, when you said I'm dead. So Dawn says I have deleted stuff once I recorded, edited, and uploaded. Yeah, I used to do that, but my son is trying to make me a real content creator, and he's like, real content creators don't delete their work. They save it forever. That's why they're able to go back 4 years. I'm like, but why would I want to go back 4 years?
You know what? That's what my daughter said. My daughter told me don't delete my videos off my phone. Upload it to my laptop so it'll be there. She told me that the other day. She said, stop deleting your content.
Yeah, that's why I got an external hard drive. So actually Jeremiah moves it from my camera to the external hard drive. Then I'll take it from the external hard drive to my phone. And then I'll delete it off my phone, but I always have it.
Okay. So let me ask y'all guys a question. Do y'all delete y'all content after y'all upload it, or do y'all save it to another to y'all laptop or somewhere else? Because I'm confused about that. Okay, always Tam said on a good day, record more than scheduled to drop for an entire week and sit back and take a break. Tam.
You know what? I don't have I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't have the attention span to record more than one video at a time. I really, really don't. I get bored very easily. And before you know it, I've been done not record nothing. But that is a very good message.
Unique said, you saying that's a lot of work. Pushing that button.
Yeah, she giving me extra work and stuff. Now I gotta go and look for the. I never look for no cat. I ain't even know. Child, listen, I just be recording.
My chat moving fast, but I think.
Okay,
Frugal Mama said she deletes hers.
Right. That's what I was just about to say.
I missed one.
So does Praying Couple Cooking Series.
Okay. So they delete.
Yeah.
So I wonder why some say save it. I don't know. And so Sharva said,
I do notice like a lot of the other creators that I watch like, that are bigger. I mean, they can go back 5-6 years and pull out a clip from a video. But my thing is like with the way YouTube is set up now that you can make a short out of your long video, as long as you don't delete the video off of YouTube, you technically still have it. So to me, that's why I never was like, oh, let me save it, because I'm like, well, if I need it, I can go back to YouTube and just pull from it. Right. You know?
Because I was wondering that, like, do other content creators save it or they delete it? So that was one thing. I was deleting mine. My daughter said, no, stop doing that. So
yeah,
it's good to hear that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that can definitely help someone else. Hi, Educated Natural. Thank you for joining us. Sharva says, save it to the cloud. I don't know nothing about no cloud, Sharva.
Educated natural. Thank
I
you.
don't know.
And so I always Tam said to each his own. It might help someone.
Yeah, definitely, because that is a really good tip to do. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Educated Natural says that they keep their videos. I do this in case YouTube deletes my channel or something happens. I have my videos. See, that is what my son said. He was like, well, suppose something happens and you don't have your channel anymore, you'll still have those videos. So that makes sense.
Also, if you have it saved to a laptop or something, and YouTube decides
right, you'll still always have your video. Like suppose they delete your channel and you want to start another channel, you can upload those videos again, or you can move them from there to Facebook.
Okay.
Too.
So Unique says, right, YouTube allows you to pull from your videos. So yes, save the storage if you can.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good tips that y'all teaching your girl, because I need them, you guys. Your girl was stressing, okay?
So Sharma says Adobe Creative Cloud or iCloud. I don't know.
I know what Adobe iCloud is. Katrina, y'all know what Adobe iCloud is?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I just got an iPhone. I'm not an iPhone person. I do not like the phone at all. I don't see what all the hype is. I don't like it at all.
Okay.
But my son was like, "Oh, I think you should get an iPhone so you can use it as a second recording device," because I mostly record on my camera. But I mean, I know what like the cloud is or whatever, but I've never I wouldn't even know how to get it from out of there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and Unique says that her videos back up to her Google automatically.
Oh, okay. Well, Unique, how do your videos back up to your Google automatically? How do your videos back up to Google automatically? I don't know how to do that, Unique. I got to do that.
Now, I have mine set up kind of like that, where it'll back up automatically, but it does it like every 2 or 3 days. I guess it's the way, I don't know. I must have clicked something. I don't know. But whatever I do for 2 or 3 days, it saves it to my Google.
Is it a certain type of setup I need to do, Unique? Because, honey, I'm going to be calling you because I don't know how to do that. To have it set up automatically and save to your Google. Right,
Tim. Yeah, like Google Photos, because I can go back to like 2007 and pull up pictures of Jeremiah in my phone. That I no longer have access to the original device that those pictures were taken on. Okay, Educated Natural, that's what I do. I keep my stuff on an external hard drive. Okay, Unique. So maybe that's what I'm doing. Maybe I'm already doing it to the cloud and don't even know it, because all of my stuff is doing that.
So Tam said Google Photos. Oh, this chat is moving. Okay, Unique said you have to. What did Unique say? I missed
you just have to have your Google account registered to your device and go to settings to back up. Okay, that's how I have my stuff set up. So I am doing that already.
I definitely have to do that, because I was wondering whether people's deleting their videos or not. I know I was deleting them back to back. My daughter was like, "No, you're not supposed to do that." So now I know.
Right. So Sharva says Apple recording quality is so close to camera quality. I uploaded a video from my Android and now it's unlisted because I hated how it looked. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, Sharva. I started on an Android. I got monetized on an Android. I didn't get a camera. I made a decision to get a camera because I'm not a fan of iPhone. But I love my camera. My camera's the best investment I ever made. But the iPhone, I'm not really a fan of it. I have recorded some stuff on it and some shorts, and the quality is good. But honestly, I feel like the quality from my actual camera is better than this iPhone. And this is the iPhone 14. Maybe I just don't know what to do with it.
Tam said you can always pull the old video back into the editing app and use it again. Oh, okay, Tam. I didn't know that. I'm learning new things, And then Educated
says back. Okay.
Educated Natural says I keep them on a hard drive. Okay. I got it. All right. And what the Sharva says about Apple? Did I take it down?
Oh yeah, that's what I had just read. That she says that the recording quality from Apple is the same as the camera. It does come out very crisp, but I like my camera better.
Hi, Jared.
It is. Hi, Jared. How are you? And Unique says that she uses her Android tablet and she loves the quality for now. Yeah, your quality shows up really good.
Yes, real good, Unique. I like it. I didn't know you was using the Android tablet. That's good, Unique.
Yeah, I thought she was using like an iPad or something. Charlotte says her mom hates Apple products. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of it. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're so expensive because of the name of it, but I got monetized on an Android, so ain't nothing wrong with a good old Android to me.
Let me tell you something. I had an Android phone. My daughter decided she wanted to upgrade my phone, got me an iPhone. You guys, I love my Android phone way better than this iPhone. I don't know why she went out here and spent this money on this stuff. And Kai, if you're listening, I want my Android back. But no, I like Android better than Apple phone.
Me too. And let me tell you, Jeremiah was like, Mommy, you're not a real content creator. I was like, why? He was like, because you don't have an iPhone. All YouTubers have an iPhone. All content creators have an iPhone. I said, yeah, but my $1,000 camera says I am a real content creator. He was like, you need both. You need a camera and the iPhone. So I listened to him and got this stupid old iPhone. I do not like it.
When my daughter came in the house with this iPhone, I thought it was something miraculously. No, honey.
And he's been showing me all type of stuff to do on the phone, like where you can take a still picture, then you can change the setting of it, and it shows like how they was moving. I'm like, child, I'm not into all that. Dawn says her kids keep telling her to get an iPhone. Androids
better than iPhones. I don't understand the hype. Yeah. So Dawn said my kids keep telling me to get an iPhone. Dawn, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Better go to the Android, honey.
I haven't even given out my iPhone phone number because I don't plan on using it like that.
So Jared says he's had a Samsung Galaxy 22.
Yeah, and a Samsung is a really good phone. A really good phone. Listen, I got monetized off of a LG Stylo 6.
Mm-hmm.
She says, Miss B says Androids rock. They do. They're so easy to use.
Okay, Miss B. Yes, I miss my Android, Miss B. My daughter came and snatched my Android out my phone, out my hand, and brought me this iPhone. I wanted to cry.
Aw.
It was not cocked up the way she said it was.
Listen.
Sharva said, what did Sharva say? I can't see it's moving so fast.
Also, Sharva says, typically, people who enjoy Androids ain't studying no Apple, and likewise. Period, Pooh. I definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't. I'm probably going to end up giving this phone to my daughter, though.
Do Sharva have Android or iPhone?
I don't know. Sharva, do you have an iPhone? I think she said she does have an iPhone.
Oh, and I need to study it, Sharva, because look,
I don't understand. Like, what does it do? Like, why is it so expensive?
I don't know, because my Android, I felt like did more, you guys. That's just my opinion. I don't see the hype about iPhones. If my daughter's on here, I'm happy you bought me the iPhone. I don't want to sound ungrateful. Honey, I could have stuck with my Android, Katrina. For real.
Oh my gosh. You say look, I like my little Android. He was like, Mommy. Oh, she has an iPhone and an iPad. Oh, okay.
So she has iPhone. So she team iPhone. So Sharva, have you ever had an Android? And if so, which one do you like better, iPhone or Android? I'm assuming she's gonna say iPhone.
Well, technically everybody's had an Android because that was the original smartphone, an Android. So I just feel like Android is it's easier to use.
Yeah, it is. To me, I be trying to figure stuff out. I don't got time for doing, I truly enjoyed this live tonight with Shawnee Katrina. The vibe was on point. Appreciate you both. Thanks, Unique.
Thank you for jumping on. Have a good night.
Yes, have a good night. So you guys, okay, she said it's more intuitive. I can't see it's moving too fast, Katrina.
So she says, Sharva says it's more intuitive and fast for me. The quality is great. Sharva also says definitely Apple. Jared says a Droid is better. Jared, I agree with you, Fran. I really, really do. It really, really is. I mean, like I said, I also have a camera though. So for me, hey Desi, thank you for joining us.
Hey Desi, welcome. Katrina, what you looking at? I mean, not Katrina. Tam, what you looking at? I see you got the eyes. You got to put some apples in there.
She looking at somebody, Bells.
I must have
missed it. Good night, Unique.
Good night, Unique. Thank you.
Well, Wellness with Frugal Mama says Android all day, every day. I know that's right. That's why I'm not getting rid of my Android.
See, Frugal Mama, that's what I'm talking about. Because look, I don't know why my daughter just snatched my Android out my hand and decided to bring me this iPhone. She probably in the chat.
She gonna be like, Mama, why you told them people that?
Because I can't figure it out. I mean, it's still good quality, but I believe Androids it was more friendly.
Listen, they are gonna have to give us a class on this, because with my Android, I can boop, 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 boop. I do everything on my Android. Everything. Yeah. I got monetized with Android, so can't nobody tell me nothing different.
Now, see, Desi said she loved the iPhone. I hate the iPhone, Desi.
I don't like
it. Gonna get me after this live, y'all. I don't like it. So
I mean, you know what I think it is though, Rashonda. I think for me personally, it's the fact that I've always had an Android. I had the iPhone 6 Plus when it first came out, and I did not like that phone. I was like, what is the hype about it? You know, and for me now doing what I'm doing, you know, I do feel like I need multiple recording devices or whatnot. Now I have 3, but I don't really see what the hype is with the iPhone. You know, like I don't.
Because I don't
know. And then I have to make an iOS thing or something like that. And I'm like, why do I got to do all this other stuff? I had to download Google Chrome. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
None of my contacts moved over.
It's very confusing. Welcome in, Terrence. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Terrence. Terrence says that he loves his Android too. I know that's right.
Yeah, I know that's right. You guys, every time a new iPhone come out, my daughter got to have it. And then she come bringing me in one. I don't want an iPhone. I'm happy with my little Androids. And she literally comes in with the phone, takes my old phone, put it in wherever she put it at, and then put a phone in my hand. I don't like to learn new things all over again. Let me, keep my phone that I'm used to. She gonna get me after this live, y'all. I can promise y'all that. She gonna like, you ain't great.
Don't get her. Don't get her. She love her iPhone. She told me the other day how much she love it.
So yeah, you guys. So like I said, I picked the topic tonight, finding the balance as a content creator, because I found myself getting overwhelmed, like trying to separate creating content and also making a balance, for my family. And I just want to, get some ideas from y'all, what I can do to make it easier on me, because I do love doing content, and I want to continue to enjoy the journey. And so I just thought I would, get some tips from y'all. Y'all gave some great tips. I'm definitely going to utilize that for sure. And so Sharva said something in the
So Sharva says, now I don't upgrade every time, but it's the clarity and ease of use for me. Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody's different. Like I said, I don't know. I'm 38. I've been having a cell phone since I was like 14. And when Apple came out, I never wanted an Apple phone. Like, it was never an interest to me. Like, I didn't even have iPod? Was that what they had that you put the music on? I never even had one of them.
Right.
So I don't know.
So this is your first time having an iPhone. Thank you, Sharva.
Thank you. No, this is my second time. I had the iPhone 6 Plus, and I got rid of that because I didn't like it. And then I just gave it to Jeremiah, and that was his first iPhone. He normally always has an iPhone, and then I let him talk me into getting an iPhone when he was going to upgrade his phone. And I don't really like it. I still don't see what the hype is. He was like, oh, but now you're doing YouTube. It'll be so good for your videos and this and that. And I'm like, I got a camera.
Yeah. So let me ask you, I know you're not going to switch back to no phone. You have that camera, right? Because that camera quality is excellent. See, for me, I'm not going to move on to the camera until I feel like I'm ready for it, because I don't want to spend all that amount of money on the camera, and I don't even know how to work it. So I'm going to take my time with my phone that I have, right? Learn it, then go and invest in the camera, because I don't see.
Right. For me, what I did was it was either I get an iPhone or I get the camera. Mm-hmm. I already knew that I was not really into iPhones. I didn't want a high phone bill, because with my Android phone, I have 5 phone lines, 7 tablets, and my bill is $100 a month, right? Now, y'all know most people who have an iPhone don't own their iPhone outright. You know, they got to make payments on it and all that. I'm not doing all that for no cell phone. That's just my personal opinion. Not knocking nobody that does it. That's my personal opinion, because I try to keep my bills low on what I can afford and what I can maintain. I wanted the camera because I wanted to, you know, do pictures of the kids and stuff like that. No, I would never go back to recording with my phone. I use my phone to go live, and I use my phone to make shorts. But as far as like recording a grocery haul or doing a browse with me, I will always use my camera. Now, if I don't want to use the camera, then I guess that's where the iPhone can come into play, because the quality of the iPhone camera is similar to the quality of a regular camera, but my camera's quality is better than an iPhone.
Yes, I saw it. So Terrence kind of thing said YouTube it, Rashonda. I learned so much on YouTube, seriously. I'll be YouTubing things,
yeah,
trying to learn how to do things, but I just feel like I don't want to go out here and spend all this money on a camera, you know, and I don't feel like I'm ready for it. Just to say I have a camera, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's an investment. I really feel like a camera is an investment. I feel like it's, if you know that you're only going to use it for YouTube, I feel like it's something that you should get once you know that you're truly serious about this. Like if you're doing this as a hobby and you can't really afford to go out and buy a camera, I would not go buy a camera. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, for me, I have 4 little kids. I have a grown child, you know, and I want to be able to take nice quality pictures of them and stuff like that. And, you know, I do take YouTube seriously, you know, for the reasons that I started. So for me, it just made sense because I wasn't getting an iPhone to have no $200 and something bill.
Right. So Jared said, I started with the Samsung flip phone and to Joy Galaxy 22. And then Desi says, yes, quality is great on the iPhone.
Yeah.
Yes, it is great on the iPhone. I'm still trying to learn it, Desi. I think I have my iPhone now almost a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Terrence also says, exactly as if the phone is a roof over your head or transportation. My cousin pays $275 a month for her iPhone. See, that's the part that I think is so crazy. And that's for one phone. For one phone. Like, that is a lot of money to me. I mean, I don't know about nobody else, but to me, $275 a month for one thing. And then they're on a contract. I don't want to be on a contract for no phone.
Yeah.
So Sharva says, I feel you on that, Rashonda. Right, Terrence, I agree. Sharva also says, I got my phone through my business as well as my iPad and hotspot. It's a write-off.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. Okay, so whatever we buy to invest in our content, right? When it comes to income tax time, we write that off, correct? Katrina?
Yeah, it can be used as it can be used as a write-off. Like, well, the person that does my taxes, that's what she told me. Like, I need to save all my receipts, like my camera, the iPhone, the laptop. When I went to Tampa, because I went to Tampa to make content, that trip is a write-off. But I think that it's like a certain way that they have to do it. But I do have all of my receipts and everything like scanned into my computer. So that way when I send her all, because my tax person doesn't live in Florida, so it's in Connecticut. So when I send her all my stuff to do my taxes, she'll already have all of that to do the deductions and everything like that.
Okay. Desi said my phone was free. My bill is $60. Well, that's good, Desi.
Yeah, that's really good.
And so Jared Banks said, I can't see that because it's running so fast. Can you see that?
So Jared says, Mom and I on a family plan for the Samsung Galaxy. Oh, okay, that's good. And Samsung Galaxy, that's a really good phone. Those aren't cheap phones either. That's a good phone. So Terrence also says, yes, exactly. It's a lot to me too. And that's not including her service. Right. And then they have something called Apple Care or iCare, whatever. That's another fee. It'd be a lot.
Apple Care? I never heard of that before.
Yeah, like it's like if something happens to your phone or something like that, well, they'll repair it, but I think you have to pay a deductible or something like that.
Oh yeah, my daughter. Okay, I know what you're talking about. My daughter does that. Okay.
Let's see. So Sharva says if you have a registered business, yeah, for the taxes. Okay, and then
you have a registered business in order to write it off on taxes. Basically, is what she's saying.
Right.
Right. Okay.
But you know, I've had an at-home business for like 7 years now.
Okay.
Let's see. So Terrence also says, now, Rashonda, you brought up taxes. The IRS still haven't given me my federal tax refund. Give me my money. Terrence, we need to go to the IRS because some people playing with us, okay? They owe me $6,000 from last year and $2,000 from this year. But if I owed them, they'd be knocking at my door.
Terrence, you gonna get it. Terrence, you gonna get it like the end of October, November, right before December. Anytime they, they do your taxes and they audit you, you usually get your taxes. It usually be the end of October, no later than the end of November.
Oh, okay. Mine was an amendment.
You got something going on, Terrence, we don't know about, but that's usually when they release it. Like the end. My girlfriend does taxes, so usually like the end of October, into November, like just before Thanksgiving time.
Okay,
Terrence, what you gonna get to the IRS? So Daddy said yes, you definitely need Apple Care.
Yeah.
And Tam laughing. It's funny, right? Tam, what did he do to the IRS, Tam? So Miss B and Fam said, Terrence, they did me like that in 2019 return. I just got it last year. Wow.
Yeah. I have to do an amendment.
Excuse me, because you have to remember that they're backed up also because we had COVID.
Right, from COVID. Yeah. Because I had to amend last year, this year's and last year. So I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I am still waiting. So Ms. B says they hired more workers to do more audits. Well, they need to hire some more to process people's stuff because I've been waiting. Me and Terrence. Shoot.
Yeah.
So Sharva says, you said that, Katrina. They want theirs, but when it's owed to you, they're right. They move so slow. Like, I don't need my coins. But you know what, though? It's going to come right on time. I know it. It's going to come right on time. It's going to surprise me. Right. It's going to come right on time. So Terrence says,
I'm sorry, hey, Katrina.
No, Terrence was saying, I received that information. Yeah.
Good. I know that's right. But I do know they use it. Some people get it released earlier depending on their situation. Everybody's situation is different with the IRS.
Right.
But normally when they do those long audits, they usually release it like the end of October into November. But y'all have to be mindful that COVID, played a big part in a lot of stuff.
Right. So, and they're behind. And then remember, during that first year of COVID, a lot of their processing centers were actually closed.
Right.
And then some people's returns that went to those processing centers that closed down, they had to send it to other processing centers. Yeah, it's been a mess.
Terrence said, I promise I pay all my taxes. It's ridiculous.
Right. They playing with you.
Yeah.
They're sending your coins.
Yeah. And I believe one of the like Katrina said, one of the places, I don't know, I can't remember exactly where it was, they closed down, they had to relocate, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that backed up a lot of people as well.
Yeah.
So,
but when it comes,
it's gonna come right on time, Terrence.
Because if not, Terrence, we can go to Atlanta, to get our money. Like we can go. We can go, like, for real.
I know that's right. Miss B, but I can't see Miss B.
Miss B say I need my back pay. Right. Hi, Miss Queen T. How are you? Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
Guys, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to share us out and like our live as well. We do this. We're over here every Tuesday night. Oh, let's see. I want to make sure we didn't miss any comments. I'm just looking down.
Yeah, because they was racing. I couldn't really see any of them. Charging to my heart, not my brain, you guys. This chat is moving fast. We truly appreciate all y'all being here. It's truly appreciated, you guys.
Let's see. So Terrence also says, but see, it wasn't an audit. I received a letter in the beginning of February telling me to verify I would get it in 9 weeks. It's been 7 months. Oh, you had to ID verify. See, mine was an amendment. So I had already gotten my taxes back, but they owed me like $6,000 from the year before. And then from this year, they owed me $2,000. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they do that a lot for fraud, or it could have been like something dealing with your credit. Somebody if you had somebody try to use your credit card, things of that nature, I know they ask you to ID verify. And usually when you ID verify, you have to do it every year.
Right.
That's
so what you might want to do is get a PIN, so that way it'll, help the process go along.
Yes, exactly. So that's what that is.
Terrence say they told me 9 weeks. It's been 7 months.
Yeah, but you got to also remember, Terrence, it was backed up from COVID. It's a lot of people that haven't got any taxes, and they need it. They have a backlog, basically. Terrence got crying emotions.
Well, I'm about to go and apply. How you apply to work at the IRS? Because I got a good background.
I don't know, but yeah,
I'm a Google it.
So Terrence, if I was you, I would call. You get some people that will help you, you get some that won't. But I would call, see what the hold up is. Make sure every time you file, get your PIN, like Katrina said, and every year you're going to file with that PIN. And
you'll file with that PIN, and that'll alleviate a lot of that. I mean, also, like, if you really, really, really need the money, like there's a lot of money, you really, really need it, you probably can get a tax advocate.
Tax advocate, yes.
You probably get a tax advocate.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like calling them people because they be having you on hold all day, and then I get an attitude. So I don't be wanting to call, but I'm like, when it come, it come. I know it's gonna come on time. Like, I haven't received a letter in the mail or anything like that, so I'm like, okay, I know it's not no hold up. They're just processing it,
Yeah. It's like I said, they're backlogged, and then they didn't have enough people to handle those backlogs. There was already backlog before COVID hit, and then when COVID hit, it was just out of this world.
And remember, they couldn't have everybody working, that they weren't fully staffed. They opened later. It was a whole mess. So Ms. B says, yes, Terrence, get an advocate. They will help you. I got an advocate, and she went right up in there and got it worked out for me. Yeah, and a lot of times when you get an advocate, you will get your stuff released really quick. Yeah, they're not answering the phone, Terrence. You ain't lying. They ain't answering the phone.
Mm-hmm. Advocate definitely do help.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Christina Lakeisha says, my child's father identity was stolen, so now they send him a code every year. Yeah,
that's the PIN.
That's to protect your identity, right?
Right. But it's great. It's great.
Yeah, it's called the IP PIN, Terrence. Right. It's called. You can actually apply for. Now they have it where you can apply for your IP PIN online. So that way, like when you go file, January or February, whenever you file, you can definitely use that PIN, and you will have to file with that PIN and get you a tax advocate. It don't matter what you do for work. Shoot, it's your money and you want it now.
Yeah. And like Ms. B and Fam said, it's free. You don't have to pay for it.
The tax advocate is free. Yeah. And they get you your stuff quick.
Okay, Tammy said, okay, I will have to do that. So yes. They'll get the ball rolling. And you might have it if you get the right tax advocate, because some they slack, and then some you'll have your money within 2 to 3 weeks. Depending. They move fast.
Yeah.
Tax advocate, my God gave me her number. Oh, okay. Miss B got a tax advocate number.
Yeah, that's what they do. They'll give you their number because they'll reach back out to you, or you can reach back out to them, like, to check on the process. Because once you get a tax advocate, you only work with that one person. You don't work with different ones. So yeah, that makes sense. So Miss B says you get a direct number to that person, and they will call you right back. Yeah. Terrence, I would do it. See, for me, I didn't put my amendments in until May, so I know I have some time. So I know what's gonna come. It'll come right before next summer.
Right. Right. COVID slowed up a lot of stuff, you guys. A lot of people is backlogged at the IRS. They didn't have enough IRS workers anyway, and then COVID just made it worse. So
everywhere, even.
Get your coins, Terrence. Get your coins.
Right. I know that's right. Even like our local, state offices here in Florida, like, Department of Children and Families, they are still backed up from COVID. A lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. A lot of things are still backed up.
So what Terrence say?
Y'all see, this is perfect content. I would have definitely watched a video about. I do a lot. Well, in my neighborhood, I do a lot of resource stuff. Like, actually today I've been posting a lot of useful information for people in Florida in regards to the storm. I need to get better at posting it on here because I normally do it on my local Facebook, but I need to start doing it on here because you are absolutely right, Terrence. This is information that people you
Need
know,
to
that
be
they
useful.
need, and they don't know, you know, how to get the information or how to get the resources.
And the reason why we created this panel, you guys, is so we can, you know, bring y'all good content. You know, we can help
Right,
y'all
and
be
right,
resourceful.
and sometimes we veer off. We veer off
Right.
a lot because, you know, we veer off a lot on what we're talking about. We may start out with one thing, and then we start on something else. You know,
That's the part about
'cause y'all,
that's the good part about the live, you guys. You don't get bored. We start for our
right,
content, then we go on to something else, you know, just to keep it interesting. Hello,
yeah.
welcome. I'm so glad that y'all are here. You are here, I should say. I'm so happy for you to be inside the live.
Thank you guys for
Welcome.
joining us. Oh, thank you, Sharva.
Yes.
Terrence, you never heard of a tax advocate? What?
What he said?
That he's never heard of a tax advocate. Yeah, they will help you, and it
Really?
don't matter. It don't matter how much money you make, whatever. That's what their job is. That is what their job is. They definitely
Yes.
will.
Yes, they will help you, Terrence, and you don't even have to contact the IRS after that. Once you get your tax advocate,
Once
they'll
you
do
get that,
everything for you.
right,
You don't even
right.
have to deal with
They
the
do
IRS anymore.
everything. They do everything for you.
Right. So Sharva says it's always interesting. Thank you, Sharva. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Sharva.
you.
We try.
We try.
Oh,
We really
Sharva says she never heard of a tax advocate. Listen, when it come to getting money, oh baby, I know some stuff. I always got information. I always have resources. I done told everybody how in the state of Florida, FP&L paying your light bill up to $5,000.
yes.
I am the resource queen.
Yes, tax advocates, you guys are, you know, when sometimes you may get audited or you feel like your taxes is taking too long to come and you need that money and they're not, the IRS is not trying to give it to you in a time frame you feel like you should have it. You reach out to a tax advocate and they'll handle your case. And you know, they'll give you a direct number like Miss B said, and then
Right.
they'll get the work done for you. So
Right.
yes,
And you work with that one advocate. You don't get switched
right,
around, and they basically speak on your behalf to the
right,
IRS is what they do.
right. Yeah. And they're very helpful. Very, very helpful.
Yeah.
I'm missing
So
some of the
you
chat. Katrina's moving too fast.
okay, so let's see. Terrence says, wow, see, I never had a problem ever within the IRS. And you know what? That's the thing too. You don't know the information until you have a problem with the IRS. A lot of people don't know because if you've never had to go down that route, you would have never needed a tax advocate before.
Right.
So that makes sense. So the
Right.
Bug Bouncer says, wow, Tam, congrats. You almost to 1K subs. Congratulations, Tam.
Congratulations, Tam.
Sharva says that she's glad to have the info. You're welcome, Sharva. Well, we're happy to give the information. You know, if there's something that we know, it doesn't hurt us to share it and pass it along. That's how I see it.
Exactly.
That is how I see it. Terrence, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Hi,
I mean, I know you always talk for Rashonda, but
I truly appreciate you, Coach Mary Mine. You did very well on your live. You did good. She went live
Coach Mary.
And she did very
wow,
well.
Okay.
She did very well. She was nervous, but she did amazing. She did a good job.
Well, okay. I'm gonna have to come over there and check her out. Oh wow. Mm-hmm. I love watching lives, y'all. I absolutely love watching lives. I prefer a live over regular video. Y'all know, if y'all watch my channel, y'all know I always say if I could build my channel strictly off of lives, I would. I love lives. So I will definitely be over there. Let me get my little, because y'all, I'm forgetful.
So Terrence said, absolutely love y'all. Seriously. We love you back, Terrence.
Thank you. Thank you, Terrence.
Yes.
I'm going to write her channel name down so I can check her out tonight. Because you know, Rashonda, I got to be up late, baby. The weather about to get bad. The weather is about to get bad over here. I'm going to write her name down so I can go and check her out.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, Terrence. We definitely appreciate you jumping on.
When I first met Terrence, I met him off another live channel, and he accepted me and embraced me, and he always supported me. He's such a sweetheart. He's going to make somebody a great husband one day. Got the sweetest soul. He be singing his song. I love me some Terrence, for real.
Terrence, listen, I've heard that you got some good energy.
Very good.
I have heard that you have some great energy.
If y'all guys feeling down, y'all go over to Terrence. Nah, honey. Yes, we be over there.
I think I need to. I don't think that I don't think that I need to. I need to write them down so I can go over there and check. Listen, why I have a whole thing of pins in this Tabitha Brown pencil case. Why none of these pins in here work, y'all?
So Miss B and Fam said y'all check with them too to see if you owe any taxes for prior years.
Oh yeah, and also you can call. They have a 1-800 that you can call and check to see if you owe anything.
Right. That's good. That's good information, Miss B. That's true.
Yep, and also, guys, remember, be on the lookout. I know I'm going to be posting updates on it, but be on the lookout because if you have student loan debt, next month they're going to be launching the portal to put your information in to get your student loan debt cleared up too.
That's good. So Coach Mary Ma said, I just finished another live. I missed it, Coach Mary Ma. I'll catch you next week, though. I know you did amazing. I know you did. She was so nervous, you guys. She did very, very well. She came on yesterday for the first time. It was her birthday. So she did very good. I was there cheering her on. Yeah. Are you welcome, Coach Mary Ma?
Yes, and you're welcome too, Terrence. Listen, that's what we're here for, though. Like when we decided to do this panel, we wanted to do different types of topics and different types of things. Like I said, a lot of times you've been watching us for a minute. You know, sometimes we be all over the place. We don't normally keep on, track with what our topic is because sometimes you start talking and the conversation just flows so well that you just start talking about other stuff. You know,
we want to keep the conversation, flowing the topics. We started with one topic, which we always end with the topic we began with, but we try to keep it as a flow. For us, we want to get to know our subscribers. We don't just want to be up here, Bab. We want to get y'all opinion about things because that's part of a live. We want to get to know each other, and the best way to do that is to, ask y'all opinions. How y'all feel about certain things, and it's not just about us. It's without us. About y'all, there would be no us, I should say.
And we want this to be a two-way, two-way conversation. I actually meant to drop the link in the chat earlier, Rashonda.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Okay.
So we appreciate y'all. So Terrence, you are very welcoming. I mean, very welcoming. Katrina, you got to go there and visit his house.
Yeah, I have to go over there and visit him. And also, Terrence, I didn't realize that you were in Florida. I hope you are staying safe and that you are prepared for this storm, y'all. I'm in Miami, and right now it is pouring outside. Like I can literally hear it outside of my windows. It's pouring. This morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, I wake up at 6 to let my dog out and all that before I get my kids ready for school. And it was literally like lightning and thundering so bad I didn't send my kids to school. But Terrence, I hope you are being safe.
Yes, Terrence. I was just telling Katrina earlier, I was on the phone with her. I said, I didn't see Terrence live today. I'm nervous. I said, because he's in the Tampa area. My family is from down there too. I told Katrina earlier, I said, I didn't see Terrence on live today. And I know that, you're working out of Tampa. So my anxiety started coming up for you, Terrence. I was like,
and I had no idea that you were in Tampa, but please be careful out there. It's very scary. Yeah, and anywhere in the state of Florida, because I'm in Miami and we're not getting hit, but we've been getting those outer bands since last night, and the winds blowing and howling and everything else. So please just be careful, everybody.
Hi, Dimps Designs. Thank you for coming in. We truly appreciate it. Welcome in.
Oh, so you're in Nate. Okay, so he says that they evacuated him from his hotel in Tampa. Okay, and you drove to Naples. Okay, so the weather's going to be a little bit better. It's going to be way better in Naples than it is going to be in Tampa. So that's good.
Yeah, I was nervous about you, because I've been watching the news. And Katrina, I'm nervous for you, so you're my sister. My anxiety has been up all day, you guys.
Listen, Rashonda calls me with the updates. I don't even get to watch the news. She is the news
every like 10 minutes because I have friends and family down there. I have met some amazing content creators that live in Florida, and my nerves is just done because when they said a hurricane hasn't hit Tampa since 1921, but then I saw another report saying Tampa may be underwater. Honey, My anxiety went up, Katrina.
Yeah, because you know what it is too. It's not like when Miami gets a direct hit for a hurricane. You know, with us, we're so used to it. You know, with Tampa, it's different. They
Right.
are, you know, they have not gotten a direct hit since 1921. They're surrounded by water, you know, Tampa Bay and all of that. They probably don't have the filtration system to make sure that the water doesn't flood. And it's very scary. It's very,
See,
very scary. You got to think, you know, all the kids and pets
yeah,
and stuff
it's
like
crazy.
that. It's scary.
Yeah, Dips Design says, I'm in North Central Florida, and this storm is a big one. I'm so nervous for all y'all down. Y'all want y'all to be safe.
Yeah, guys, please
So
be safe. Don't go out unless you have to go out. Don't be out here trying to get shorts and all that. I ain't gonna be out there either. Now I was on the porch and I did my shorts that I did. But as that wind picks up, y'all be careful. It's not worth it. You know, we're gonna have power lines down, and we're gonna have power lines down and everything.
You know, and just because you're not in a direct path of getting hit, that rain, you guys, when that water start rising, it is dangerous. I have actually, when we had Hurricane Sandy, we had lost a lot of lives up here in the Northeast just by rain. Just by rain, because that water come out of nowhere and it rises, especially on a lower level, and you're trying to, you know, you panic. You know what I'm saying? Some people panic. It's terrible. So y'all, please, just, you know, be careful down there. I'm praying for y'all. I'm gonna be on the phone with Katrina all night.
Yay! You know, I be up all night anyway.
Her woke because, you know, they got tornado warnings coming in her area. And so I just want to make sure.
We've been under a tornado warning all day. My street is actually starting to flood. My house is elevated. So I'm hoping that helps us as far as like if it does start to flood, because we don't have no sewers and all that over here where I stay at like that. Yeah. So Coach Mary Ma says, like me, I don't watch the news, but I see the trending news online. So you know what my problem is? I don't have cable. I just have streaming services. And on my streaming services, it doesn't like have the news, like my local news on there. So what I'll do is I know my news comes on like, you know, at 11 o'clock at night. Like I know like around the time that my news station does come on with an update. So I'll just go on YouTube and go to their YouTube channel and watch it through there. But before I even get a chance to do that, Rashonda calling me, telling me what's going on, where I stay at.
I gotta stay on point.
So she was yelling at me on Saturday. She was like, "You're not nervous?" I was like, "No." She was like, "What do you mean?"
Right. You gotta say, the Mother Nature does not spare anyone. Okay, she can be vicious. Yeah. She can come out of nowhere and look, catch you slipping. So Miss
let me say, and that storm can turn. If that storm, once it hits Key West, because I live pretty close to Key West, once it hits Key West, if it goes east, we're getting a hit.
Right. So Miss Queen T is in the building. Says I'm from Florida too. I'm praying for y'all, Miss Queen T.
Okay, I didn't know.
Like I said, I didn't even know that. I have family that's down there in Tampa. You know, that's direct hit. My anxiety has been up all day. I have been getting on Katrina nerves, calling her every 10 minutes. Yes, I have. And so I just want y'all to be careful down there, you guys.
Yeah, be careful.
It's the aftermath. You know, people think the hurricane does do damage, but when them floods start coming, that rain keep on coming and coming and coming, and that water start rising, you guys, I'm telling you, it's unbelievable.
And even once the storm is over, a lot of people down here, they like to go on the jet skis and the road, and then they get electrocuted by down power lines.
Yeah. Welcome in, Miss Yeah, y'all got to be careful. Y'all, please don't go out there in that water. The waters are treacherous. I have seen babies being snatched out of mothers' arms during Hurricane Sandy. Yeah. The floods were so bad up here in the Northeast. We was not prepared for that. We don't get hurricanes up in the Northeast. So just the rain alone, we lost a lot of lives up here. Now Tampa's facing a Category 3, maybe Category 4 hurricane. And all of y'all, and the storm is so big. That's why I'm so nervous, you know. And like you said, Katrina, one wrong turn is what it can hit y'all.
Yeah, I mean, and also I think for those of us that lived through Hurricane Andrew, that was a way worse storm than what Irma is. I think for us, we're kind of nonchalant to it, the younger generation, because like when that storm came, you know, I was a kid, but I remember, you know, you and I even talked about this. Right. it was very, very scary. But I think with us, we're so used to getting hurricanes, we're very complacent with it. But now that I'm a parent and I have all these little kids, it does worry me. Like, my little kids can't swim. Now I gotta dig. As a matter of fact, I need to look and see, because I know we have floats here. I need to look and see and put them by the front door, because baby, we gotta get out. Because you never know. You never know what's going to happen.
And see, when I lived in Tampa years ago, it was low housing. It wasn't upstairs. I don't know how. I heard they have rebuilt a lot in Tampa, so I don't know how it looked. Right now, I heard they did a lot of remodeling and things of that nature. But y'all just be careful with that water.
Yeah, my house is 1 story.
That water will rise fast, and it be coming. We have, like I said, I wouldn't witness that firsthand. Living up in New Jersey, I would have never thought that I would see the devastation that Hurricane Sandy did. So y'all keep. I'm praying for y'all. I'm really am. Like I said, my anxiety is on high for all of y'all. I love all of y'all. I want all of y'all to be safe. Like I said, I have family there. I'm gonna get on Katrina nerves all night long. Yes, I am.
That's fine. I ain't got nothing to do anyway.
Where Katrina is, they're also facing tornado warnings as well.
Right, and we have a tropical storm warning also.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and for us, we do kind of, I guess, what do you call us, Miamians? We do kind of take everything as a joke. You say something else, and we're like, it's a joke. Like, oh, it's time to have a party. Like, that's how we look at it. But it is scary, because you just don't know what may happen. So yeah, and the winds are very high, and they're gonna get higher than that. Where I'm at, we're getting more of the outer bands. We've been getting a lot of rain since last night, but we're gonna get the worst part of it tomorrow, as it's passing up the West Coast, trying to go up to Tampa. The longer it stays on the water, over the hot water, the stronger it's going to get. Once it starts going through land, it kind of slows it down a little bit, because it has nothing to give it fuel.
Right.
So that's just a little hurricane history for you guys.
Right. So Dips Design said it was tracking 350 miles wide. That's a big hurricane.
Yeah.
That is a big hurricane, you guys. And it's so big that once it starts tracking, if it stay on the course, it's going to affect the Carolinas. I believe they say even far as up to Virginia. Now, by the time it reached me in the Northeast, it'll probably be a low-grade tropical storm, but even that caused us to flood up here. Right.
Now, I do know the last time we had a hurricane down here was 2007, and that was Hurricane Irma, and that was a Category 5. That was a Category 5 hurricane, and where I live, I took a direct hit, and we were without power for a month.
That's how it was when we had Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy was out of lights for like almost a month. We had to go stay in a hotel. So you guys, anybody that's out there that's in the chat that's from Florida or in the path of the hurricane, because once it's leave Florida, it's going to track up, further northeast. Please be careful. Please pay attention to the news. There's going to be a lot of tornadoes tonight during the night. Okay, now I know y'all is paying attention to the news, so y'all got to be mindful. If y'all don't like looking at TV, turn on y'all radio station. And just
because I know for here our next advisory is at 11.
Right.
Yeah. Right. For here our next advisory is at 11, because the last one we had was at 5. So that's like a 6-7 hour.
That's like a 6-hour drive from end to end. Sheesh. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's even like if we were to like when Hurricane Irma, we left our house, we didn't leave the state. But even like where I live all the way at the tip of Florida. Like I'm like 40 miles away from the Bahamas. So even and Florida's a big state. Getting out of Florida is a long drive.
I was so shocked to see all the cars on the highway. Today, like it just made me feel so sad. Cause like I said, unless it hits, I'm sad for everybody, but unless it hits you personally, like I said, I have family down here, I have people that I love, and of course you don't want people down here to get hurt. And a lot of people don't take things like this seriously, you guys. This is not something to play with. You only got one life to live. When I seen that man surfing on the waves, I said, "Oh my God, this is real." Katrina told me to be having parties. I said, "Wow."
Yeah, we don't be having. And you know what's so crazy is us Floridians. We say that when you leave the state, like when a hurricane's coming and you leave, you abandon us. Like you
Oh
don't
wow.
leave. You don't leave. Real
Right. So,
Floridians don't. Real Floridians don't leave when a hurricane comes. We stay.
ooh, honey, but I must be a fake Floridian because I'd have been out quick, fast, in a hurry.
Real Floridians don't leave. They don't leave. We made it through Hurricane Andrew. Hurricane
See?
Andrew was worse than Irma. It was worse than this storm that's coming.
Wow.
We don't leave. We stay.
So Tam said we prepare for snowstorms and blizzards. Yeah, me too, Tam. I'm in the Northeast. That's the most
Yeah.
we get. That's look. And then Miss B and Pam said we gotta keep praying for Florida and surrounding areas. Yes, Miss B.
Yes.
So true. That is so true. And then Big Rooster said all we worry about is wildfires and earthquakes. Yeah, because he's in California.
Okay, that's what to say. You must be in California, but
Yeah,
that seems scary too.
The wildfires be lighting up like that. He said, "I wish
Yeah,
we could get a tenth of that rain." So it must be
but
dry.
you know what's crazy? This summer it did not rain at all here. In Miami, it did not rain at all here, and that's normally our rainy, time. It didn't rain at all. Like June, we normally get a lot of rain. This summer, it did not rain, so we need this rain that's here.
Right.
We need this rain that's here.
So you guys, we're gonna anything else you want to say, Katrina, before you want to say to anybody?
No, thank you guys. Thank you guys for jumping on. Well, our topic that we had, I think we discussed it in the beginning.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Thank you guys for your tips. I'm definitely going to be utilizing some of those and trying them out because I got to get organized. But thank you guys so much for joining us. If you are in Florida, guys, please be careful. Make sure you have all of your devices charged up. I'm going to make sure. I'm kind of happy I got 2 phones. My son has 3 phones. We got a bunch of laptops and tablets. I'm going to make sure everybody's devices are charged up because tomorrow it's about to get real.
Right.
Guys, just be safe. Don't go out if you don't have to go anywhere.
So Big Rooster Show saying this summer Texas can't get more rain in the weekend than we get in a year. Wow.
Wow.
Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. That's interesting. So before we end the live, you guys, we want to say thank you. Our topic tonight was finding a balance as a content creator. I thought it would be a good topic because I was struggling, trying to find a balance. Katrina as well. And I'm sure we're not the only content creators, that has gone through this. I want y'all to stay safe. Anybody that's in the Florida area, anybody's in a direct path.
Right. Even if you're in Georgia and South Carolina, North Carolina, guys, be careful. If your school's kids are open, make discretions on your own. Like I said this morning, I didn't send my babies out there. Guys, just be careful. All of you in Georgia and all of that, because it's going to pass up that way.
Right. And remember, you guys, tonight down in Florida, there's going to be there's a lot of tornadoes happening overnight, you guys. Please pay attention to the news broadcast because you might not know, it might end up Yahweh. I pray to God that it don't, but it's a lot of tornadoes that are supposed to be, sparking up tonight. And like I said, I'm going to be on the phone with my girl Katrina all night, getting on her nerves. Make sure she's okay. So until the next live, you guys. Okay, Thursday, Katrina, we on J Red's journey.
Right now, guys, for those of you that don't know, she was not on last time because she wasn't feeling well. She does live in Tallahassee, and we don't know what the weather is going to be there. So we will make sure to post on our community tabs if for some reason, because where I'm at, it should be clear Thursday night. They're hoping, I don't know. We'll make a decision on Thursday depending on how the weather is, but we do want to give her night, because normally the 3 of us are on the panel. She just wasn't on tonight because she wasn't feeling well, and I really think that it was just kind of like the stress. She's from Tampa. She has a lot of friends and family that live in Tampa. She's very too. And right. So she has a lot of ways. She's really worried about her family. She wanted them to come from Tampa to Tallahassee with her because it's supposed to be better there. I'm not sure if they, decided to come, but I'm hoping that she will be up to going live on Thursday if the weather permits in her area. But if not, Rashonda and I will figure out what we're going to do. maybe
Right.
we'll go live on my channel on Thursday and then hers on Saturday, just to kind of swap them out.
Right. So who is Rudy? I can't pronounce that last name. Thank you for being here. We truly appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, so we're going to end this live, you guys. Y'all have a blessed, safe night. We enjoy each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the content that we brought to y'all on this live. Until the next live, you guys. We'll see y'all later.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
All right.